जय श्री राम बाबा जी।
बाबा जी नमस्ते बाबा जी।
जय श्री राम बाबा जी।
Satsang is already happening. Yeah, we had a wonderful voice coming, right? It is already satsang is happening, so we should enjoy that today. Huh?
नमस्ते
Sure. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Ishvara, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Shri Guru. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Satchidananda.
बाबा जी बाबा जी
I can hear you. Go ahead.
हाँ, आज मेरे बेटा का जन्मदिन है, आप थोड़ा आशीर्वाद दीजिए।
One silent. Wonderful, wonderful. Did he touch his mother's feet or something? Did you touch your mother's feet? Take blessing of parents, more important. That's more important. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. Today, Putra, we have this discussion going on. And we'll go back to the understanding, right? Somo,
बाबा जी
Som Baba,
जय श्री राम बाबा जी।
I'm thinking, I know, आपका आवाज सुना तो दिल में आया। रेणु जी भी जय श्री राम बोल रहे हैं, शीरू
जय
जी
श्री राम सबको जय श्री राम।
आपको प्रणाम भेज रहे हैं, प्रणाम।
नहीं 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 बाबा जी, ऐसे मत बोलिए।
तो मोहे साईं नाथ मोरी अखियां प्यासी रे दर्शन दो। So today, but Baba is trying to bring up the beautiful discussion started already. Right? It's a very wonderful discussion which has started. And this discussion is how do we focus on greater causes. The greater cause means, in a beautiful question we had this morning come up from that how come the Karan, when he asked Lord Krishna that he is the best donor, he's known the most respected donor, right? Still he had to go through all this. Then the second came up, what does Baba want us to do? The most important element is what type of a seed are we planting? What of a seed? How does this impact Vijay? Seed plantation? Hello, Paisa? How does seed plantation impact? How does it help you? this here and I'll crack it today. Key element is a thought when you're planting should always be just nurturing that seed, 100% giving focus to nurturing that seed. Future, what will happen is not happen is later on. Right now, the first step is to make sure with all the warmth, love, compassion, you plant that seed. Most of the time, we don't realize a lot of things happens in our life of our own plantation. Most of the time, it is our own plantation. We don't realize that. Take the fingers out. No reason I said fingers out is not that because that is creating distraction and stress. No reason for that. If you suppose it, let's say this part. This is important here, okay? So you think that I want to take care of my family. This is a short thought, which at Saidam Shiksha Kendra, Baba made it beautiful. A seed of a thought is the fruit of future. This is Baba's core statement for Baba's school. Now, a seed of that thought which you implanted, knowingly or unknowingly, that creates vibration and energy. That will start helping you in nurturing, make your pathway that side. Right? Now you started creating A, B, C, D in different ways. I would like to be connected to A person. I want the connection for B person. I want to do C. I want to do D. I like E. These are just thoughts which are being planted in ourselves by us. Now, the moment you have planted that seed in you of a thought which is started to react in the universe. It starts to react. What does that thought will do? So you unnecessarily not realizing, but whatever the Karan was not a bad person. It was just that one single thought, because he knew and he realized to stand with the opposite, that was just a small part. But that changed his destiny. Even taking Guru, even also taking the education of archery and everything was also not the right statement given of learning. So the difference is before and now time. Earlier there was you could not manipulate around and go. Today you can give 100,000 or 200,000 or 10,000 whatever a bribe to a school and you can get admission. Those days it was not like that. So basing your education on a wrong theme also impacts. You thought you supposedly secretly you're liking somebody, right? You doesn't matter. You are at 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 50, 60, 70. It doesn't matter. You create the energy, you create the vibration, you created that. It creates an impact somewhere. One. Today, another coming back to your point, Raja, you feel that I would love to help people. I would love to help people. I would love to suppose cook every Sunday and serve. Every week, I would like to go ahead and help. I'd like to serve 100 homeless people every weekend. I would like to go and cleaning in the temple. Something which is not directly part to you, a greater cause for society starts impacting much more people. So the donation of money and time which you do, depending on, see, money donation you are done, you're basically putting it for future prospect, which is telling you, okay, bhai, I supposedly I earned 100,000. Let's say that's part, right? Now 100,000, 10,000 I gave it as my part of donation. This is normal process of purifying the money of 90% you have. This is the normal thing. So that now 90%, yeah, 90% money is purified. Now comes your personal time. Most of the time, people are only focusing on, we gave money, your time, your education, plus time for others. That's why the bigger cost for it. Everything you do, make sure you understand that you're doing the right kind of a plantation. Whatever seed you are wanting to plant, be careful. That's all. You want to build a home down the road. Suppose you think, you know what, I need a home just at the edge of water, so that my age goes very well. Every day morning I get up, I take a chair outside, have a coffee, sit and come back in. I just want a peaceful place to live. You will see that it will start rotating with you. So the moment that thought starts to revolve, it starts to rotate in the universe. From you, your subconscious mind starts to go on. It starts working on that.
बाबा जी
जी राजा,
जय सरम बाबा जी
के पास जब
बाबा जी लास्ट नाइट भाई है ना, छोटा भाई कॉल किया था, वो नैनी शरण में है, तो वहाँ पर है ना वो बता रहे थे कि है ना वहाँ पर 3 पादुका है, ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वर कहकर है ना, पंडित जी एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे। एंड अभी आप जैसे थॉट के बारे में बोल रहे हैं तो वो बोल रहे थे कि सब कुछ है ना अंदर है, ब्रह्मा थॉट आया है तो वो उत्पन्न हुआ है ब्रह्मा की तरह, और रूल तो ये थॉट उससे कैसे मैंने साइंटिफिक में भी वो कैसे कह रहे थे कि इलेक्ट्रॉन न्यूट्रॉन प्रोटॉन इज ब्रह्मा, इलेक्ट्रॉन इज विष्णु, न्यूट्रॉन इज ये, सो वो थॉट एंड होता है तो वो वहां पर तो कैसे वो समझ में नहीं आया बाबा जी मुझे।
उत्तर क्या होता, देखो, I'll give you your example only. आपका example देता हूँ, ठीक है? So 2017 में we came, right? 2017 when we came, we went. If Raghu remember, we went to downtown Nashua Soup Kitchen, right? That time we had nothing.
Yes, Papa.
What happened? The thought was there to start serving homeless in,
Nashua.
right? That was the thought. What happened after that now?
वो
Continue हो रहा है.
कंटिन्यू चल रहा है, मैंने
And how many shelters or people we are doing it?
2 shelters.
या 2 शेल्टर्स को कर रहे हैं।
So we were planning to only, if you remember, the only thought was that we collect some whatever we can do. Raghu's question was, if nobody is there, what should I do? If nobody comes along. So whatever your income is, from your income, because you're earning from that land, so you have to serve the land.
Yes, Papa.
आप जिस जमीन पे काम करते हो, उसी जमीन का आपको कर्ज देना होता है। तो whatever आप जो कर सकते हो उतना ही करके दे दो, ठीक है बाबा, हो जाएगा। But still started because thought was to serve. Slowly, it nurtured out. Few more people came along, and now it is 5 years. 5 years, right, Raghu?
5 years, Baba ji.
5 years हो गया. They continue to serve. The thought was to serve, help, shelter, or local food bank. Baba said, जो आप मेरे को पैसे मत भेजो, आप जहां हो वहीं पे सेवा करो। Why? Normal organization will say, हमें पैसे भेजो. Send us money. Pure question are there. But they're earning in there. It has to be served there. Not only money, but the time, effort, coordination, following up, making sure it is happening. So, to your question, Nalini, it is already there. Like thought tha, Brahma generated that, right?
Mm.
Execution started happening,
Mm.
and now regularly it is getting disbursed, right?
Yes, Bhagaji.
That is Shiva.
Shiva. Oh, okay. Oh. So, जो मैंने कर रहे हैं
Closer to mic, Raja. Closer to mic.
जो टास्क हो जाने के टास्क जब हो जाता है वो शिवा है बाबा जी.
Task
हाँ,
disbursement.
disbursement is Shiva.
Okay.
Processing is Narayan.
Idea is Brahma.
Idea
और
समझ में
उत्पत्ति ब्रह्मा से.
Mm.
There are different ways of looking. You can connect it to scientific reasons. You can connect it to spiritual reasons. You can connect it wherever you want to. It is all basically going to lead you to connect to yourself. You are everything. Ji Mata.
So if you do any of these things, doing it because you genuinely feel it from your heart versus doing it because of fear,
Okay.
is the outcome the same?
So what happens? Just two things are there. Why do you want to send a child to school in the first place? Is it out of what?
It's the norm. Now there's so many people who are against it.
But no, see, odds are always there. Demons were always there. From the beginning, it was always there. The ultimate purpose, initially, now there are two things. Not for a parent, from a child's standpoint. I don't want to go to school. There's a fear out of his comfort zone, right? I just want to be home. I don't. Because school nahi jana, school nahi jana, school nahi jana. But gradually, we start getting into process. Now, जो भी बच्चे बहुत अच्छे से सोचते हैं, समझते हैं, जानते हैं, वो धीरे धीरे राइज करके आगे चले जाते हैं. जो बच्चे नहीं फोकस करते, वो धीरे धीरे they get into something somewhere. I'm not saying they lose their part, but their level of education, not everybody does PhD, not everybody will do masters, not everybody, right? As you start liking, if you start liking it, only then. Okay.
What I mean is that there's some students that, okay, love to study and they will, get the higher education, become a doctor, for example. Long path, but they're dedicated and because their goal is to help people to become a doctor. There's others who are just doing it. When I say fear, it's okay because of reputation and all that, but they're just doing it not because they want to, pressure from the parents, whatever the case may be, right? So they
will eventually break down somewhere.
They still become doctors.
No. Okay. Anybody who's become a forceful doctor, you will notice till the time it is not coming from inside. It is not happening from inside, it will break. Your peace will not be there.
Yeah, that I agree. They're not happy, they're not serving the patients properly.
Let 2 hours break, 4 hours break, 1 day break, it starts to happen with you. But the moment you start loving it, from day one, you start nurturing that thought, you will see that the immense of peace starts to come to you. आप जब भी किसी चीज को प्यार से सींचते हो और उसपे कुछ भी people call it negative thoughts, but I would feel like just don't do it for the sake of doing it. Just want to do it. It will not help. Whenever you want to nurture something, आपको कभी भी किसी चीज को आगे लेके जाना है, आपका, if you're selflessly working on things will automatically take shape, मेरा बच्चा. It will take shape no matter what. Till the time you are selflessly attached to the things. Wherever, suppose, let's say, somebody wants to run away and say, I want to go for, I'm preparing for, hello. Example, right? I don't want tea, I don't want dairy, but I can't stay awake. Does it match?
Well, to your point, right? Like where it was like, okay, caffeine or whatever is not gonna make a difference. But then on the other hand, it's like, oh, but if you give 10% of your income, that's gonna
Then,
purify your
no.
rest.
Okay. Okay, let's clarify one thing first. So from ages, one thing is very clear, that once you suppose you earn $100 a month, so you basically take out and take considerably that this 10% is for my charity amount. Now that you're trying to make sure that 90% of that money is for your family, your budget, your savings, and everything. That's a normal circle of making sure that every month you're also part of my family. This is your part. Now, that doesn't give us a permission that after that, I might let my thought wander around. Reason I'm not very fanatic about people saying money. Money is just one action. Most of the time it happens that मैंने पैसे दे दिया, I've given donation, I'm done. But are you living that thought or not? Or you think month after month after month after month, I have to give this thing, that's it, done. There are two ways to give money also. Let's go one step more forward. The next step is, once you take that portion of that donation, आपको जो पैसे मिले, आपने उसका अपने भगवान को, आपने गुरु को, जिसको भी समर्पण को, whomever you want to give. How do you give? What's your thought behind your giving? How do you consider that money? It plays a whole role of it.
It's the same thing with like if he's saying, okay, I'm not gonna have caffeine. If his thought process is the same that he's whatever the instructions have been given to him, it's the same thing.
And
Versus
no. Okay. His thought process, what is following instructions? Following instructions, you may be able to say, you know what, here is what I want to give. That's one part of it. I just followed the instruction and I gave it. So once you have a responsibility of work, once you have responsibility of doing things, what do you do that time? What is the action behind that? You have to do that job. Is that what you're thinking of? Completing it? Or you believe that you need to take care of things rightfully? One is just completing my job. I have instructions to complete my job. Right? I have to. Another thing is I love to complete my job. I'm living that job. One is running, one is living. One is shut down, let's go. One is let's complete, then go. I would like to have a toast or a slice of a bread with the butter and eat with a glass of milk. Yes, sure. I would like to make a toast, have a mild butter on that, and have a cup of tea or coffee or milk. Doesn't matter. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get that warmth, enjoy that part, just not for the sake of having it. Because the butter I ate without getting it melted on that could be harmful to me, could impact me. If I have to do karmas, we talked about faith this morning. You asked about what Baba wants us to do. I gave you an example of this was when Baba used to go on streets to beg. Baba, what did Baba show us? To your question, what did he show us? So he was somebody who had all the powers of the world, everything. And then, did he ever make anybody that I have everything? People may comment, that was different. People can do anything. But possessing I have powers or not, he never did that. He was still humble to beg every day. बाबा जाएंगे, भिक्षा मांगी, भिक्षा लिया, वापस आए. उसी भिक्षा में से कुत्ते ने खाना खाया, उसी भिक्षा में से जो सेवा करने आते थे उन्होंने भी खाना लिया, उसी पात्र में से सब जो था उसी में से. Now the other part of this was after getting bhiksha, that was not end of Baba. Begging, bringing, and then cooking for other people also by the evening. He would cook also. What did he do? Slowly, gradually, he started inviting people to come and eat. It started with bhiksha of asking and bringing. It became a langar stream gradually. Prasad Vitran, a thought of serving with no restrictions. And every action of mine is that whatever, see, your needs could be up to you, right? You can spread your need to any height. It's your call. No one's stopping you. I'm not comfortable this, I'm comfortable here, do it. But I'm confined to live the way, the most simplest I can live. It's up to you what kind of a thought, what kind of a seed you plant. You may be comfortable with the warm water in the morning, but you may not be comfortable having the best coffee made at home. You still want that Starbucks coffee only. It's black, still black coffee, but I'm not comfortable. It's however we have developed ourselves, however in a comfort zone we have come to ourselves. Whatever we have grown with our thoughts, that becomes our aura, that becomes our things. The lighter you carry yourself with the thoughts will help you. You may talk whatever, you can talk whatever. But bottom line is, doing all this will just definitely, no, another part of it, people talk about, I've heard people talking about siddhis. It's a foolish word. It's a world of a foolish person. If you are really true to understand, then you will understand that when there was recently a case. So we recently had this case. Did I share with you guys or no? Last week it was. Last Sunday was it? No, last Saturday. Last Saturday somebody was here. Somebody referred them to come. Please go. He did not say anything. He just go to Sairam. That's it. Came to know that the lady who came, she's got multiple sclerosis, MS. And obviously they worried, they came to the doctor gave them, what do you call it? Steroids. They have a small baby. a person works at a very good part. The lady is also working at a very well part. They were directed, and doctors obviously said, you're going to live with this, and you can started feeling tingling and numbness. The side effect, of MS, what happened. But Baba this time was really careful, not before. Baba was very clear, and I said, now this is a thought that yes, things can be taken care of. Are you ready for it? Are you prepared for it? Because the instructions could be variable, right? Depending what downloads that time. Whatever the process to be done, it may take time. But things can be done by His grace. Now people may call it, oh, this is whatever. Some people call it like him, like Siddhis and this and that. The humans, there is no power. It is the divine which channelizes everything. That channelization, see, if you have a blockage in your heart, you're not getting a blood circulation to happen. The body already has an automated system to bypass that, but otherwise your veins are blocked. If you let the divine flow through you, it will become easier. अगर आप परमात्मा को अपने अंदर से चलने दोगे, तो there will be no problem. We don't allow the divine to process us in ourselves. We block ourselves with different levels. Because I want to enjoy something, I'll block him. We enjoy, but he's still going to be there. Doesn't matter. You like it or you don't like it. He's still there. The worst time also, no matter wherever you are, if you are connected with him internally, at that time also his name will come out of your mouth. It will come. That shows how you're connected to it. Important, back to what Raja. How do we connect ourselves? How do we keep that faith? How do we keep that trust in him? That's all it is. The moment you become a judge and start creating your judgmental thought, you're creating trouble. You're just creating trouble for no reason. You're not realizing certain things. You cannot see beyond. That is where the trouble comes, when you cannot see beyond. You only see, suppose, you can only see a bigger cup. How much tea or what all is in it, you have no clue. Is it a ginger water? Is it tea? It's coffee? It's milk? Nobody knows. Just so big cup. Be careful. Don't try to bring blocks in yourself. Don't try to create different walls in you. Just be free flowing. Keep your faith firm. आप अपने विश्वास को परिपक्व करके स्थिर करें. If you don't keep your thought, where will you land? See, plantation of seed, as she said, you talked about it. It's not just giving money or giving. It is for everything. Cooking also. What type of a thought you carry? आपने खाना बनाना है, खाना बनाने के लिए भी आप कैसा विचार रखते हो? It will reflect. You want to go out. What thought do you carry? Reflects. You want to invite somebody to your home. What thought do you carry? It reflects.
बाबा जी एक क्वेश्चन इनवाइट के
हाँ राजा.
फॉर एग्जांपल कहीं पर है ना
Can't hear Rajay.
फॉर एग्जांपल कहीं है ना डिवाइन प्लेस में जाना है, फ्रेंड्स लोग है ना, 2-3 फ्रेंड्स बोले हैं जाना है, तो 2-3 फ्रेंड्स को आपने इनवाइट किया और एडिशनल भी है, तो सभी को आपने बोला हाँ पर प्लान है जाने का, आपको ज्वाइन होना है तो ज्वाइन हो, तो वो थॉट के साथ इनवाइट कर दिया है, मैंने पूछा है लेकिन कोई ऑब्लिगेशन नहीं है यदि आपको कुछ और है। लेकिन आफ्टर फ्यू आवर्स के बाद है ना मन में थॉट आता है कुछ बेचैनी, अरे बिना बात में अ, कुछ अच्छा फील नहीं हो रहा। किस लिए पापा जी? पहले थॉट में था कि है ना ठीक है सभी को बुलाना है, नेक्स्ट थॉट में है ना आफ्टर फ्यू आवर्स अंदर से मैंने उसके बारे में सोच रही हूँ लेकिन अंदर से आ रहा है नहीं, ये इनविटेशन नहीं भेजा होता तो अच्छा होता। वैसे क्यों वो कुछ अजीब तरह से बेचैनी आती है। मैंने किस कुछ
राजा, सिंपल सी बात है, आपने एक लेटर पोस्ट कर दिया, राइट? यू पोस्टेड अ लेटर। नाउ अब लेटर इज probably क्या हुआ, you have not got no response from that letter. आपने 10 letters भेजे, 10 letters में से you got reply from 4-5. You did not get from rest 4-5. The moment that became 50-50, no matter what your own energy started giving you, अगर ये नहीं करते तो अच्छा था। Nothing, it's coming from you only.
ओके, समझ में आएगा मुझे। सो पहले थॉट को इम्पोर्टेंस देना, नेक्स्ट थॉट को वो।
भाई आपने लेटर मेल कर दिया, उसके बाद कोई आया नहीं आया, रिस्पॉन्स आया नहीं आया, दैट डजंट मैटर। डोंट ट्राई टू किल इट। वो क्या किया आपने, अगर आपने नेगेटिव थॉट को जनरेट करके किल किया तो नेक्स्ट टाइम कभी आपने मिलना होगा तो पहली चीज क्या होगी, यार मैंने तो आपको लेटर भेजा था,
सही,
you didn't even respond to me.
समझ।
Now not knowing the reason, a person was sick, not well, had a situation, crisis, not able to come, no car, no money, no time, sickness, happiness, sadness, distraction, disturbance.
यस पापा जी,
देखो राजा, अगर आप थॉट नहीं क्रिएट करोगे तो नेक्स्ट टाइम मिले, ही एवरीथिंग ओके विद यू, आई वाज ट्राइंग टू कनेक्ट, क्या हुआ, अब अच्छे है ना, सब अच्छा ठीक है ना, you will have an opportunity to still be have an open conversation. You will not kill that. किसी भी रिश्ते को मारो मत, कत्ल मत करो उसका, डोंट किल दैट रिलेशनशिप।
जी।
एक बार ही गर्दन कट गई फिर वापस जुड़ती नहीं है राजा। इसीलिए कमिंग बैक टू व्हाट यू नो माता जी said, if your faith is firm through and through, not subjective, your faith cannot be subjective. My like doesn't matter, then you have a problem. But your faith is firm, just stand on this, you will have no problem. जो आपने कहा पैसे देने से आप शुद्धिकरण करते हो, लेकिन बाकी 90% पैसे को अगर आप फिर से घुमाते हो और यू डू समथिंग एल्स इन योर थॉट, हाउ इज दैट देयर, कि मैंने दे दिया नहीं, आप ही का है, इट्स योर्स ओनली, ब्लेस मी विद द रेस्ट, guide me, I can utilize the rest also in the right way. We have a responsibility towards that, please understand. खाना बनाना, कपड़े धोना, सफाई करना, काम पे जाना, गाड़ी चलाना, गैस डालना, कपड़े लाना, ग्रोसरीज करना, काम पे जाना, व्यापार पे जाना, दुकान पे जाना, पढ़ाई करना, कुछ भी करें, हर चीज, एवरीथिंग इज रिलेटेड टू अवर थॉट। तो जस्ट simple, Raja. And Raghu, today it is very simple. A seed of a thought is the fruit of future. Simple. This is Saidam Shiksha Kendra. It will come back again. My only request is to all of you. जो चला गया, कम से कम अपने भविष्य को, अपने आज को अच्छा करें। Please work on that today. Remember, what's your focus? Is your Bhagavan focused? Is your Guru focused? What is your focus? Work on that. Please work on that. That will only help you. Nothing else will help you. आपको रोज के रोज अपने जीवन में ये सोचना ही पड़ेगा, तभी होगा। नहीं तो लगे रहो मुन्ना भाई, सभी MBBS हो जाएंगे, है ना? मुन्ना भाई was MBBS, right? हाँ, Raghu, you're MBBS, right? No? Oh, अच्छा।
नहीं बाबा जी।
I thought, अच्छा, ठीक है मेरा बच्चा। Let's proceed to part. Please all of you be careful. अपना ध्यान रखें, अपने बच्चों का, परिवार का ध्यान रखें। अगर किसी को इस मौसम में गर्म पानी भी दें तो उस पानी में इतनी मिठास डाल दें कि उसको दवाई की आवश्यकता ही ना पड़े, इतना प्रेम डाल दें। सच्चिदानंद सतगुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरु देवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्त सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु। सच्चिदानंद सतगुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय। परमात्मा आप सबका जीवन सुखमय हो, आप सबको आगे का मार्ग मिले, अपने जीवन में आगे बढ़ सकें, और जहां भी बढ़े, जिस मार्ग पे भी चलें, सभी को सुख दे सके। स्वयं को कैसा भी लगे उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बाकियों को सुख मिले, ये इम्पोर्टेंट है। अदर पीपल गेट्स a sense of bliss with being with you around is more important. Give peace and happiness. Share peace and happiness. You will get to know life faster. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram.